Hey everybody, so this is the first video that I'm doing in talking about my bipolar experience. So basically, I was diagnosed with bipolar about 5 years ago, maybe a wee bit longer than that, maybe 6 or 7 years ago. And it's something that I've tracking back with the psychiatrists and psychologists that started reasonably early in life, around about the teen stage, where I started to have hallucinations and mood swings and other side effects that I did battle through for the next um, 20 years of my life until I was finally diagnosed. And even when I was diagnosed, I didn't really feel I did feel a huge sense of relief, but it didn't make it any easier. It made it just as difficult. So, to cut a long story short, my name is James, and I am a former rugby international for Scotland and Glasgow Warriors. Um, I don't quite go for the fact that it was repeated head knocks that have caused it. I've been the cause of it just because I can trace it back to before the professionalism started. So I believe that it has been there, or I believe that I was born with it. I think you're born with certain diseases or conditions that are already written into your DNA, and you're going to suffer them. We're going to have them whether you like it or not. And I think this was one of them. So yeah, I was diagnosed in 2014, and it's been a rocky road since then, but probably less rocky than it was before then because I wasn't taking any medication. Um, I've had a few ups and downs in the last 5 years. Um, some caused by myself, some caused by doctors. Unfortunately, the area that I am in, the healthcare isn't very good. So um, for mental health, so it's difficult sometimes. And recently, I was left without medication for 5 days and suffered a big setback in the withdrawal period, um, which was all taken care of and apologies were given and blah blah blah. But it was a real eye opener on the importance of taking your medication at all times. Because if you don't, then I can tell you that it's not comfortable at all. It's very horrible. Especially the drug I was taking was venlafaxine, which I believe has a nasty withdrawal process. However, I've been taking my medication solidly now for well, I stopped taking my lithium last year. I am acknowledging that I shouldn't have done that, but I did. So I came back. I went back on it again. I think it was in October time. I'm now on to 1,000 milligrams a day, um, which I find strange because before I stopped taking it, I was on 1,200 milligrams a day. Um, so I need to. I've got a new psychiatrist that I'm going to be seeing. Another one. This is the third one in about 14 months, and then I'll address that and see if the previous one had got it right or wrong. So we'll see. We'll see. So really, doing these videos that I'm going to be doing is because I think we don't have a very good. Um, I feel sometimes there's nobody to talk to. Um, Apart from obviously my wife Amanda, when things are going bad, um, and I think sometimes people can find it difficult when you're feeling down, um, in the point of fact that they just think you feel down when it's far more deeper than that, you know. I unfortunately suffer bipolar 1, which causes me to have hallucinations in audio, visual, and the worst but rarest olfactory, uh, which I think drives my wife mad more than me, because I will swear blind that I can smell burning or a perfume or some sort of that. So it's difficult to kind of get it out there, and I think that if you get two people in a room and then both are suffering from the same depression, their experience is going to be different, just because human experience is different. We're all unique, so it's different for each one. So the purpose of these videos is kind of get my kind of point across and my feelings across, and hopefully if somebody's feeling like this and sees this video and hasn't been to the doctor, hopefully this will urge them to get to the doctor and get themselves seen to. It can be difficult making that first step, and it's not a short process being diagnosed with any condition. So I mean, I was diagnosed 5 years ago, but I'd originally gone to the doctor about 15 months before that, and been diagnosed with depression first. Probably partly because I don't know if I was given an accurate description first time round. I wasn't talking about highs, and the highs I was getting, which were bad. And I still get the highs now as well as the lows. In fact, right now I'm on a hypomania at the moment. I've suffered a major attack of mania not that long ago, so it's come quite quick. But my telltale symptom is when I start to wake up early. When I mean early, I mean like 4, 4:30 in the morning, after going to bed late. I know that's the mania just about to start, but it doesn't last too long. But it can make you act a bit crazy and feel crazy and want to do crazy things, which we'll talk about in another video. But I'll leave it there just now, and I hope that you'll enjoy this video, and we'll speak to you soon.